or engineering or ballistic or anything. But let me assure you, this is all 5% you know of the universe which God has created. 95% is today is unknown. We do not know. So then this is the young generation has to find out what are they. It could be dark energy, dark matter, or anything. And still that mystery only God knows. Human beings are limited by 5%. That is the knowledge He has given. And to do the dark matter experiment, India we can do that. We can go under the, we can go deep into the mines. When the mining is over, that space I am telling people not feel it. Our job is to feel it generally, but we should keep this and let people go do the experiments. This is the underground experiment. Now probably science, basic science, if you have to do underground. We don't have to afraid to go underground, or you have to go above the ground, go to the space. Space is the, I say it is a laboratory of everything. God has created a space. Go to the space, you will find everything. Look at the sky, look at the camera, the way it is coming and everything. Or in fact, we are not, next generation of science, if you see, we are trying to do science being in the space stations. NASA, the way he has created space stations, now probably ISRO will be putting next space station in a couple of years. And astronaut, the scientist, the representative will be astronauts. They will tell, go put a detector and do the experiment. And it is being done in NASA. And that detector certain radiation, they find nothing can be explained by the known theory. Probably that is the type of science India also will be doing it. So I don't want to take much time, but I will tell you to the young colleagues, and also I was telling some of my colleagues also that you are in a wonderful time. I feel because the science direction is so clear, I feel that I should have been born now rather than when I was born. Because future is very bright. And lastly, I will just end telling that all this science or whatever we are doing, there is a bigger goal. We have to set this planet also. Our science, developing the materials, energy materials, whatever you do, see that this planet Earth is saved. That carbon dioxide is a concern, global warming is a concern. And I assure if you don't do anything, by end of this century, the way we are living, the temperature of this Earth will be rising by 4 degrees. 4 degrees. And we are trying to control by 1.5 degrees by cutting the emissions. There is a book by Elizabeth Calvert, The Sixth Extinctions. It talks naturally that since the creation of this Earth, we have seen 5 extinctions naturally. Dinosaurs is not there. Big earthquakes have happened. So that's why there are 5 peaks in this evolution. This Earth has survived, and the 6th one is awaited. 6th one is our activity, human activity, not by celestial activity. By the way we live, we don't do anything. Probably 6th extinction will come very early. Human beings will be the responsible for that. But then, if you can create this type of disaster, same human being can save it also. Our slogan today has been one earth, one family, one future. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Jokingly I tell people, if you don't do anything, just the way you are living, live it, burn the oil, burn the coal, and after some time the earth will be merged with the water. You will also realize one earth, one family, one future. No future. And if you have to have a future, wake up better, see what is the cheap source of energy, develop the materials. People talk about hydrogen. Hydrogen is another way of carrier of the energy. Can we develop solar energy? Can we store in a better way? Storage we have to think. Energy storage devices we have seen. And at the top of it, I will also say people have a fear. The real source of energy is the nuclear, which comes from the atom. God has stored energy in the atomic form only, nothing else. And you have to harness the energy in a peaceful way. Device technology more safe than what is we are doing today. And only nucleus can give the energy. And that is what I am proud. The Department of Atom Energy mission has been to harness energy from the atomic research. And it is not only energy for electricity, same energy in the form of radiation, otherwise it is also serving to the society. Our motto has been atom for service of the society, and we have been doing that. And last one, before ending, I will tell that today we talk about solar energy. You know that it also will be over one day, but the scale is very large. Hydrogen is getting consumed in the sun. It has a life. The life scale is so much that we don't realize. But today, suppose some of you happen to, young people, not old one, happen to meet sun god, Suryadev. Suppose you happen to meet him and ask, give me some suggestion what I should be doing in the earth to fulfill the energy problem of the planet. He will advise you, take energy from me as long as you want, but be self-relevant, self-reliant. Do your own serve in the earth. Because sun also produces by fusion, nuclear fusion. And sun will advise, why don't you mimic me, what I am doing in the sun, you do the same thing in the earth. And that is again the nuclear energy. So it is, today it is fission, and tomorrow it will be fusion. And to do the fusion, it is a science is known, only technology is very difficult. We have to, because the magnetic plasma has to be confined in such a high temperature, fusion occurs. No material can survive this temperature. We are talking about magnetic confinement. But think about it, we can confine it, but it gives a lot of radiation, neutron, high energy, developed by materials which can survive that. It will be corrosion free, radiation free, that is high entropic materials. That is why working together, this physical, you all, part of this OPS, part of your scientific endeavors, probably have to think in the directions so that our activities ultimately, some way or other, going to serve this nation. Thank you very much.